The Independent Move by Andrew Ajloni. Strength to do what you know is right for you, and to keep going even though people are trying to stop you is an admirable quality. My mom had the strength to move out and go live on her own even though her parents were highly against it. She knew it in her mind that moving was the right thing to do for herself. She chose to be independent and leave home despite her parents' disapproval. Many different cars sat in the lot, with each of their prices written on the windshield. My mom was looking around for the perfect one for her. As she was walking around the lot, she kept wondering what she would say to her parents. They didn't know it yet, but she was planning on moving out and going to Minneapolis. Her mind was filled with tough thoughts about how they would react, but all of them went away when she saw it. The perfect car for her. She loved it. Walking over to the Saab, my mom instantly knew this was the car for her. She bought the ocean blue car Saab and then took it home. When she pulled into the driveway, my mom saw that no one was home, so she went inside and started packing. Thinking about how much she missed living there in the Midwest and how bored she was in San Diego, she knew that she was making the right choice. Finally finished packing, my mom took all of the things she wanted to bring with her in the brand new car. She went back inside and then waited for her parents to come. It was dark outside, about 11 o'clock at night. The moon shined through the window, even though the lights in the house were on. Sitting in silence, she could hear the car pull up, and she knew they were home. When they came inside, my grandparents congratulated her on her new car. But then, my mom was just standing there, trying to say what she needed to, but couldn't. Finally, she just said it. She said that she was moving. They stood there with a blank expression. They knew that it had been something she was thinking about for a while, but now they were faced with the harsh reality of it actually happening. They finally said something, but it wasn't what she thought they would say. They were upset. My grandpa was not happy. He kept asking her why she would want to move away from her family. She rebutted with the fact that they moved to San Diego away from their family, and how she missed the Midwest. After arguing for a while, my grandpa and my mom said goodbye to each other, and he went off to bed. My grandma, however, was not going to back down so easily. For 2 hours, it was the same argument over and over again. Why do you want to leave? And I just don't understand why you would want to leave us. My mom kept saying how she was bored in San Diego and how there was nothing for her to do. She told my grandma that it was her and my grandpa that wanted to live in San Diego, not her. She had so much fun back in the Midwest and wanted to live there again. Finally, at 2 in the morning, my grandma gave up. She could see that my mom was going to move no matter what she said, so they said goodbye and both went to bed. My mom woke up early in the morning that day because she knew that she had a long drive ahead of her. She went over to my grandparents' room and saw they were still asleep. She chose not to wake them up and ate some breakfast. After that, she took the rest of her stuff and got into the car. She turned it on and then left to go start her own life, without parents always telling her what to do. Life is full of choices that you have to make, even if they go against what others want. Going off on your own for the first time can be a big change, and my mom was independent enough to do what she felt was right for her and to start her new life. She was done living in San Diego with her parents and ready to live her own life back where she was happiest. My mom had taught me that I should always make my own choices and raised me to become an independent person who knows what I want.